fellow teachers. Today, I'm going to be teaching us on how to create assignments. So I'm going to start by showing you the steps of how to create an assignment. Now, before I do that, I would like to let you know that Microsoft himself has made life easier for we in the teaching sector. Now, when you are creating your assignment now we can use the form, then you can use the assignment. In the assignment part, you can use the PowerPoint, you can use your documents in creating your assignment. Now, one good thing with the assignment is you can assign points. You can even assign them scoring rubrics on your assignment. And you can also add a video. You can add an image, maybe a sketch, and tell them to label it. The Microsoft team does that. It helps us to make our work more easier. So I'm going to dive into how this interesting topic or interesting task is going to be. So I'm starting. So I'm going to start with, I'm not going to create it with with our previous classes. So I'm going to start. This is an online demo class. So it's a demo. So it's a demo that will help you, that will help and guide you when you are creating your own class, your own interactive and engaging class with your students. So let us start with that of year 7. Okay. Yeah, you can see some teachers have already added assignments and tasks this year. So, but I'm going to show those of us that don't know how the English teachers and the CCA teacher were able to achieve this feat. So we click on create. We have from existing, we have the quiz, and we have the assignment. Now, from existing, what it means here is probably you have work that you've kept before on your Microsoft platform. So when you click from existing, it just takes you straight to them. Probably it might be a quiz or a document. It depends. So I'm going to start with how to create the assignment. So I'm going to click the assignment. All right. Now you can see on my dashboard here, we have the new assignment. You have add category, add resources, then points. Then you have the rubrics. So rubrics here means there is like those of us that are familiar with the international standards of how they do mark examination. You know, they have the excellent, they have the good, they have the fair. So the scoring rubrics here, if you want to add it to your scoring, to your points, or how you want to be grading the student, you can add that. So for this class, I'm going to teach people how to create the assignment using documents. Okay, so let me say this is let me just call this assignment title, let me call it ICT. I love ICT. Okay, so the instruction here, it might be answer 5 questions. So here I will just say answer all questions. Okay, then add resources. Here, this is where you drop the question you want to ask them. Okay, so I've clicked on it. So you can see from here, you have OneDrive, OneNote, links, new file, Teams. Then you have upload from device. So I'm going to upload from this device. So I click here. So I will look for a document. I'll look for a document. Okay. Let me just add the exam. Let me just add any link. Okay. All right. So you can see from my own end the document that the attachment, or let me say the task you want to assign to the children. You see it loading. Once it's finished loading, then you can now click done. Yes. So you can now see it now. Answer all questions, exam link. Please, for training purpose, exam link is not my question. I'm just using it for a practice, just for practice. Okay, so we now have the points. So we can say 20 or 30 points, depends on how you want to grade your student. So here I can just say this is just 10 points. 10 points. Then you can see assign to. We are already in year 7 classroom. So on the other part, you see all students. One good thing here about Microsoft platform, Microsoft team, once the student has been added, as in your team. The platform here helps you to call them. It's just like its own database on its own. So you don't need to start typing the name of the students already. The students that are already in year 12 already, year 7 already, they are all in the team. So we click. Mind you, before you tick the students, please make sure that they are the right students that are in your classes. Very, very important and key. Because if you assign assignment to the wrong person, I don't think you get your feedback, or the person will attempt to want to submit the assignment. So let me just pick 5 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then you click back. You can see that this assignment is going to be assigned to 5 people. Why I say it's important that you know your student before you assign assignment to them is, once you've published these names, you can't add extra, you can't remove. So the only option you have is to delete the assignment and start all over. Okay, so we are now done with the students. So you now see the due date and the time due. So let us pick maybe let's pick tomorrow, 12th. Okay, and let's leave the time at 11:59. That is almost 12. That's in the new day. So we will now save the assignment. You will now save it. You can see from here, you have save, you have discard, and you have assign. So this is where you're going to assign the assignments to these 5 students that I have here on my dashboard. So I click assign. So you can see it somewhere here, ICT assignment, and the due date is tomorrow, 11:59 p.m. So I'm going to click on it. So this, as you can see from where I created my assignment, I assigned it to 5 people. So you can see to grade 5, graded 0. So you can see their names, status not turned in. Then you have the feedback. Then you have where the points are. Now, one good thing with the Microsoft team is you can always check your children to know if they are actually telling you the truth or if they have actually seen the assignment. Any child that have seen this assignment, you will see view. So what I'm going to do is view. So from the student back end, from the student end, as the teacher, you need to view and see how the assignment is going to look like on this from the student perspective. So you come here from my own end, you click view. So you can now see how it's going to look like. You have the exam links. This is the student work and the due dates. So this is how it's going to look like on the student end here. So what I'm going to do is we're going to log in with a student account, with the child's account, so that you will see how this assignment looks like in the child's account. So this is the student account. So you can see my assignments. So this child have 3 options or 4 options. He can either do this assignment inside the team, inside Microsoft Word Online, or the child can download the assignment. So we're going to open the work inside Microsoft Team. So you see how it looks like. So I'm clicking on it. So I'm going to open the assignment. So we can see year 7, name, class. Then this is the task the child is supposed to perform, answering all the questions. So you'll be wondering, how is this child going to perform all this? You're wondering how this child is going to perform this. You will see open in desktop app. We already have Microsoft installed on my system. So I'm going to open it so I can be able to do my work. The child will write his or her name. Let's say this is Jato Samaila. It's in year 7. Year 7 Anambra. So the child can answer the questions the way he or she So the child, it allows the child to save. So you save on the desktop. You save it where you can find it. So and rename it. So we'll call it, this is Jato Samaila. All right, so that is the work. So we'll go back to, okay, so we'll go back. So the child will now come back here and add it. So you click, you see it will still take you to the same procedure, adding from OneDrive, adding from the device, adding from a link. So we'll come back here, add from device. So we'll go back to where the documents are being stored on the desktop. Jato Samaila. So you click on it. So the same way you upload the assignment, that's the same way the child will upload his or her assignment to you, and he will click on it. So the child will turn it in for you from this place where my mouse is hovering. So when he turns it in, the teacher will now see the assignment. So we now turn it in. So you can now see turn in by so and so time. Okay, so we'll go back to the teacher's end now and see how the assignment looks like and how to mark it. So you can see the student just turned in his assignments. So you click turn in. So you can now see the owner of the work, the name, and the person's work. So you now come here, give the child feedback. Say awesome. Awesome, Jato. Then you give the child his or her score. So we'll give the child 10/10. Then you return. Then you close it. Then you can now see out of 5, 1 person has submitted. So you now have the remaining 4 people, the remaining 4 students waiting for you. So when you come over graded, you click, you can now see the score that you've given the child. You can now see you've returned it. So the child will have a notification that his assignment has been graded. So whenever the child comes to the assignment part, the child will see his score and feedback. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Thank you.